it's Jessica here from Elwell, and I just thought it would be really useful to actually look at the products from Relish, the dementia-friendly games and puzzles, and show you them in a little bit more detail. So I thought we'd start with the aqua paints that we talk about. So this is a really exciting innovation from Relish, and essentially it means that your loved one with dementia can get creative, but actually not risk sort of going wrong and show a picture appear really quickly. So all you need is just a little bit of water and a paintbrush, and you just literally go over the painting and the image will appear. So each pack comes with 5 different images. So this one is all about sort of nature, but there are animals and other ones that you can get. So as you can see, that's probably the best painting I've done in a long time. Then moving on, so this is really nice. It's Sensory Snap, and it's a great way of facilitating conversation, but also encouraging sort of that sensory exploration as well. So what it has, it's got 6 different tiles that match 6 corresponding images. So you can see here, there's some grass that goes with a picture of nature. There's a cat and a really fluffy tile there, and there's a car and a sort of more car wash vibe going on. And it's a great way of sort of asking your loved one questions about specific things to really sort of encourage them and foster that sense of connection as well. So I think that that is a really lovely game to be able to play with them. And they can also use it alone as well. It's that sort of different textures that will really help. Moving on to the Snap game. So these beautiful cards feature 4 different themes. So there's animals, there's food, there's tools, and there are modes of transport. And what they do is they obviously have really images that are easily recognizable, and you can play them in a number of different ways. So they could be a point of conversation, asking, for example, about a sheep, or memories to do with things. You could play Snap, or just really enjoy sort of looking through them as well. So that's one to look at there. This one is Musical Bingo, and this is lovely. It could be in a care home. It could be if you've got more than one person living with your parents, and it has the bingo caller card. This is obviously musical bingo, so features images around music. So you've got guitar, cymbals, etc. And that's the bingo caller card. And then each person, I think there are 6 in the pack, gets a different card, and they obviously have to match it and shout bingo or full house. So it's a really good opportunity there. And obviously with different levels of dementia, you can play it in slightly different ways. And then each comes with a pack of counters as well, so that people can put the counters in and make sure that they know what they've used. Jigsaw puzzles are a great game for people with dementia, and this is a really lovely one. So Relish actually make them in different sizes, so you can get smaller ones, so I think 13 pieces, a 35 piece, and there's larger 60-something piece ones as well. But I think the reason these are so lovely is because you make them in the box. It's harder to lose the pieces that way, and then you can really map the image that's there of what you're meant to be making to it in front of you. Like I say, the different pieces that you can get are for different levels of difficulty as well. So this is for sort of low to mid levels of dementia, but there are also really nice questions here to really facilitate that conversation and help your loved one sort of tap into memories as well that they have. Now this one is a really lovely way of engaging your elderly parents, and it's called the Sewing Box, this one, but actually it's part of the Creative Scenes group with Relish. And what these are is they will choose a specific theme. So for example, here it's the sewing box, and they will have really beautiful magnets that are around this area. So as you can see here, there are buttons, there's a pin cushion, there is a needle threader, there's cotton, there's a tape measure, and what you do is you take them out, and then this can attach the magnets to, so it's magnetic, and you can just have fun talking about them, making up different shapes, using them in different ways, asking what you would place in the sewing box, etc., etc. It's just a really good way to, if your parent is, was really big into sewing, it's another way of interacting with them. And they can do that alone or with other people, depending on their level of dementia. And then the last one is word search. So I think this book is fantastic because essentially what it does is it is catering for people who are older. So it's a large enough word search to be, you know, to be fairly difficult, but it has large print. It has all of the answers or the words that you're looking for down below, and it comes in a number of themes. So kitchen equipment, rooms, food, transport, performance, tool shed, the allotment, you know, and I just think that it's a really sort of nice, hefty book for someone to work their way through. And I think, yeah, it's a really good, there's 60 puzzles in there. So I hope you found that useful. If you read the article below where this video is, then we go into a lot more detail as well, but I just thought it was really good to actually see the products from Relish in their, you know, how they work. Okay, well, thank you.